So, geschätzte Videospielkollegen, willkommen zum nächsten Part von Grandblue Fantasy. Los geht's. Ach nee, wir hatten ja hier noch, wie heißt jetzt nochmal diese Quest rein?
Good day. Which will it be?
Okay, los geht's.
A little less than an hour later, it was time to depart. But Vern was nowhere to be found.
Hurry, Skyfarers! We can't waste another second!
The later we got there, the more supplies would be stolen or destroyed. This could add up to weeks or even months of delay in Tempeal's restoration. Vern, I hope you're okay, bud. I was worried out of my mind, but a captain's gotta do what a captain's gotta do. I left a message for Vern with the merchant, and we set out.
Goblins? I can't even fight stinking goblins! What good am I? Just a scaredy lizard who brings everybody down. Man. If only I was more like my pal, swinging swords and shooting spells. Then I'd finally be able to help out. Maybe I could have stopped Avia from taking Lyria. Maybe I could have done something. How do you live the skyfaring life without combat skills? Heck, I can't even blow sparks, much less fire. What kind of dragon can't breathe fire? Ha! I tell everybody I'm a cool dragon, but I'm just a faker.
You are unworthy.
You were right, Ed. I'm not worthy. Not worthy of being in the crew. Not worthy of being the captain's best bud.
Ah, finally, here you are! I was looking everywhere for you.
Uh-huh. What did this old dude want with me?
Your captain left you a message. The crew's gone on ahead, but as an indispensable member of the Grand Cipher, they want you with them as soon as possible. And that's an order.
Indispensable? That meant like VIP, right? Me? For a second there, I was about to blow it off. Like, yeah, right, my bud's just saying that. But then I remembered, this crew had always kept it real. No lies, no flattery. Yeah, we kicked butt because we believed in one another. These guys were my best friends. And maybe we weren't perfect. I mean, we lost to Id, but my bud put his captain boots on and got right back up and tried again. It was never about swords or magic. It was about always moving forward, never giving up. And more than anything, it was about being there for each other. What was I worrying about? Who cares if I couldn't fight? There are 1,000,002 ways to help on an adventure. I mean, you try questing without a cook or a healer.
Hello? Merchant of Vern, do you read me? If you're done daydreaming now, I've got a ship ready to go.
It was time to get a move on, or I wasn't worth my scales. Sorry, everybody. Your pal Vern is on his way.
There we go! Let's do it to it!
The supply should be this way. Let's move.
Uh-oh, our potion stock's running low. We'll be okay against a few goblins, right?
Hopefully. Just don't overdo it.
Fire in the hole!
Sure hope Vern's okay.
He was really down, wasn't he? Poor Vern.
Get out of our way! We're in a hurry here!
Hey,
Enchanted lance!
Damn, we're back for more. Right when we were about to cross the finish line.
I see people! Over there, by the supplies! We have to go help them!
Take that!
You're mine! Perish!
Folks doing okay?
Skyfarers! It's been better now. We need these supplies to repair Tempeal. Please, could you protect them? We're on it. Take cover, okay?
Enchanted lance!
Thank you. You saved Tempeal's future.
Heads up, goblin reinforcements. Just don't quit.
Did you miss me? Took me forever to catch up!
Vern!
Vern, was that an explosive? When did you get bombs?
Here come more of those stinking gobbles! Can you take them?
Sure can.
Let's patch you up.
Wonderful. Snipers are coming from above!
Looking good. If those goblins manage to steal any more of the supplies, then the relief effort's good as done. No kidding. They've already hauled half our grain to higher ground.
Higher ground? Sounds like a job for a cool dragon!
That's a great idea, Vern. Put your wings to use.
Are you sure you can manage? What if the goblins fought you?
Piece of cake! I'll be back in 30 seconds or your money back!
Just like that!
I found some of the stolen supplies! They're safe and sound!
Sucks to be you!
Breaking leg!
Grandblue!
Looking good!
Second one! Here! I brought potions! Everyone feeling better?
Thanks, Vern. You're a lifesaver.
Those goblins are getting nasty! Don't fall for their trick!
Even the sweetest
Looking good! Panacea!
I appreciate it.
Beat him down! Looking good!
Fight harder.
Just like that!
That was great.
On my mark!
Got them all back! Those stinking gobos didn't get a single sack!
The enemy have started their retreat. I think the worst has passed.
Thanks to you Skyfarers, Tempeal's finally gonna be rebuilt. We owe you everything.
Vern was the real MVP.
Aw, shucks. I bet you say that to all your lifelong pals.
That worked out! Somehow or other. After we'd secured the supplies, Vern talked about how he didn't think he was good enough for the crew. Obviously, he was the only one that felt that way. I'd always appreciated his support. During fights, he was a supply runner, lookout, and cheerleader. And both on and off the battlefield, he was my courage. But even the best people, and dragons, get discouraged sometimes. I really should have been more vocal about my appreciation. I made sure he knows now. We won the day because he came flying to the rescue. Just like I knew he would.
I'll always be be there for you, pal.
He was back to his old self, basking in the praise of the crew, which caused his ego to swell like a balloon, but hey, who doesn't need a little confidence boost after a dip? And Vern, let me just say it now. I value you, and all the hard work you do. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Need something?
Sometime after our mission in Tempeal, we bumped into the old merchant in Folca.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Thanks for handling things in Tempeal. You all deserve the best.
Tempeal had been roughed up by Furican's rampage, and all of the locals were busy repairing the damage. The work we did that day had been crucial to those recovery efforts.
Out of curiosity, my young lizard friend, were you much help to your crew?
Uh-oh. He said the L word. I turned to Vern, ready for his usual furious tagline.
Thanks, Pops. You really helped me see the light.
Huh. This was new. The old man threw an apple to Vern, and they exchanged a nod. Then, without explaining this bizarre bond between them that just came out of the blue, he left.
Does anyone else feel like the space-time continuum just broke?
Io was staring, dumbfounded at the small dragon, who was already happily munching away on a tart Granny Smith. Had he matured? Enough to ignore his most hated of hated insults?
Seriously, this is just too much to believe. He called you a lizard and everything. Maybe the ship will be a little quieter from now on, huh?
Hold it! I ain't no lizard! And don't you say that in front of the apple! What if it hears you?
Maybe he'd get there in another adventure or two.
Garzeda stared at the sunbeams as they illuminated the cliffside. His eyes were watering, and not just from the sun's rays.
When we were kids, we made a promise. Once I became a proper jeweler, I'd share my most treasured secret with her. Cowardly, yes, but that was the only way I could tell her how I felt.
It all made sense now. His deepest, darkest regret was putting off telling her what was in his heart for so long.
We made that promise ages ago. I wouldn't have been surprised if she forgot all about it.
Garzeda paused, as if remembering something. He lifted his gaze to the sky, then continued.
Oh, right. I have to go back to the mines in Tempeal. There are keepsakes of hers there. I don't think she can move on without them.
I could tell how important this was to him, but when the people fled Tempeal, a horde of monsters moved right on in. Actually, forget the fiends. Garzeda wasn't in shape to go anywhere right now. What do these keepsakes look like? I can head to the mines and track them down for you. Considering his condition, I wasn't about to give him room to argue. Besides, I know all about not being able to share the important stuff with a loved one while there's still time. There's so much I didn't get to tell my family. Even now, thinking of our old house makes my heart ache something fierce. That day, there was no one to greet me when I opened the door. Seeing the cold remains of my home tore open a void in my heart. But you know what? I managed to keep going because my friends were there for me. This time it was my turn to support someone who needed it. The keepsake should be somewhere around here. Might as well inspect the mine shafts as we go too. Can't just let them run amok. Time to get to work. They act like they own the place. Sorry, you're gonna have to move.
Watch out! That one's got a hole!
Finish!
Step up! Still got it!
Hard enough for ya?
You picked the wrong guy to have a shooting contest with. Carsada's counting on us to find those keepsakes. Carsada's counting on us to find those keepsakes. A watering can, a shovel? These are the keepsakes.
Huh? Did you hear that? Whoa! We're boxing! Look at the size of that one!
Mind my feet. Let's dance.
Victory lies ahead! No promise.
We got the big one. I think we can rest easy.
Great! Let's head back to town.
Yeesh, the place was crawling with goblins. Good thing we came instead of Carsada. Carsada said his friend loved flowers. Tempeal's soil was harsh and didn't lend itself to flora, but her dream was to grow a variety of flowers and let them bloom all over the land. Knowing how much her dream meant to her, Carsada wanted to bring her gardening tools back and place them in front of her grave. His hands were trembling when I passed them over.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
He was so choked with emotion that each word sounded pained, like thorns sticking in his throat. I kept my eyes on him. It felt like if I looked away for even a second, he'd fade into the great blue beyond. He was still grappling with his hurt. You wanted to say goodbye to her properly, right? Come on, I'll go with you. I slapped him on the shoulder, silently willing him to pull himself together.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Carsada hugged the tools tightly against his chest, his teeth biting down hard on his lip. It broke my heart, seeing someone so young deal with such overwhelming tragedy. The least I could do was help him see this through.
something?
I mean, sure, the Nautilus may be old, but she's got plenty of potential. She could easily outpace any other cargo ship in the fleet, at least 3 times faster.
Found the poor bastard blathering his woes at a tavern in Folka. The seat next to his happened to be conveniently open, so I took it. Without so much as asking my name, he launched into story after story. It was clear he still needed to vent. Apparently, he just recently started his career as an engineer, planned on restoring the Nautilus. It would revitalize the local economy, help Folka this, assist Tempeal that. He went on and on, but I knew he wasn't going to feel better until he confronted the actual issue at hand. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great you want to help your home like this, but that's not the real reason you're upset, is it?
That obvious, huh? I, made a promise to my friends. One day we'd fly our beloved Nautilus across the skies together.
But the ship in question was long past its heyday and had deteriorated beyond the point of conventional repair. Time is a cruel but patient mistress, and among the original Nautilites, only Kent had yet to accept reality. After he finished his explanation, silence fell between us. Well, until another man frantically stumbled into the tavern. I'd seen him somewhere before. Oh yeah, one of the naysayers from earlier, the merchant.
Somebody help! Anybody! Monsters are ransacking my precious cargo!
I was torn. Do my civil duty as a skyfarer and save the cargo, or help this ass determined to crush the dreams of my newfound friend? So, I asked Kent.
What? Of course you should help him!
Not a moment's hesitation from the kid. I liked that. This would have been the perfect moment to ensure the continued survival of the Nautilus, at least in the short term. But despite that, Kent didn't think twice about helping his fellow man. Hell yeah, Kent. I'll see what I can do.
Oh boy. Duty calls.
According to the merchant, our destination should be around here. I just hope there's anything left to save. Let's get moving.
Bring it! Is that all?
Goblins? What the hell are they doing here?
Go time!
Don't say we didn't warn you.
It's go time, baby!
What do you think? What? Refreshing, isn't it?
Take that! That all?
Come, Crimson Thorn!
Bring it!
Not bad, if I say so myself. Now then, where were we? That must be the cargo we're looking for.
Between the eyes!
Cargo's safe and sound. Maybe. Looks like it's been rummaged through.
Watch out, Rackham! We've got goblins and wyverns on our trail!
They'll pay more than that to dupe us.
Don't let up!
There.
Go time! Take that!
Things are about to get dicey. Just don't let him get close to the cargo.
Little present for ya!
That's right, Pete. There's still more of them! Stay sharp, everybody! Come, Crimson Thorn! Don't play too hard now.
Go get her! Bring it! Beat it!
Can't keep up.
Come on!
Gold blue.
Come on!
The roses shall protect you.
Hot enough for ya? Right. That all?
Enchanted legs. Come, Crimson Thorn.
Go time! Come on!
Gold bloom.
Go time!
Come,
Oh, you're in for it! Go time!
So the big shot finally decided to show up, huh?
Well, you're going down like the rest of them.
finish.
Rain hell on 'em! That all?
Can't
Come
keep
on!
up. Drawn to my
This is gonna burn!
I'll finish this. Wow.
You monsters screwed up big time today, because you chose to mess with the best crew to ever cross these skies.
Ha! One for the books. Oh, you're a lifesaver. How could I ever thank you?
You want to thank someone? Thank him. I gestured toward Kent. The man's face filled with shame as the irony dawned on him.
So it was you, huh? Hey, listen. I'm sorry about earlier. I could have heard you out.
After the merchant left, I wanted to focus on the next goal at hand. Putting some wind back in the Nautilus's sails. So I proceeded to do some intelligent and, dare I say, brilliant thinking on the topic when Kent asked what I was talking about. Whoops, must have been thinking out loud again. You just wait and see.
Huh? You're looking for something dangerous? Oh, you must mean that. Yeah. I know a few folks that might be able to help you out. I'll write down what they look like. Go see what they have to say.
You're looking for something a magnet lost. That could only be one thing. Yep, no doubt about it. If it's what I think it is, you'll find it in an alley.
Why can't you just tell us what it is? Oh, whatever. Let's move on to the next person.
Inside, huh? Don't worry, there are no... Come over to our shop! We got products, trust me!
Skies above skies, the heavens have anointed me as their beacon. Raise your eyes to the blue. That which you seek may come from above.
Raise our eyes to the blue? What are you talking about? Check it out! This ditty goes all the way to the island's edge.
Yes, each district has its own dock, which makes it easy to get around by airship.
Tulips, daisies, orchids. Spruce up your home with some new color.
Let me think about this.
Let's kick some... Damn! Mission complete!
Oh, wow. No.
I smell a new mission.
Found anything you like? I've got a few more options behind the counter.
Yes. Excuse me.
Easier than eating apples.
Look at that bread you've ever tasted.
We probably got it.
All organic.
Zothma's people have you looking for a dangerous... Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess you could call it dangerous. Try looking in places with shade, but be careful. Never know what might jump out at you.
Wait, so the thing is alive? Ugh, this is making my beard bristle.
Look in the shade. Above our heads. Down an alley?
Yes.
Is that what they're telling us?
Maybe. Guess it's time to start crawling the back streets of Seed Hollow.
If you're hunting for cool parties, this bread is the bee's knees. It's an airship.
Found anything you like? I've got a few more options behind the counter.
You don't say.
Can't decide, huh? Don't worry, there are no wrong choices here.
over to our shop. We got great deals today. Don't miss it, folks.
My prices are so low and practically...
Excuse me.
It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got to lose? House.
Yep, that's locked up tight.
This estate belongs to a VIP. Are we gonna have a problem here?
No, no. We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Don't tell me that's the dangerous thing we've been looking for.
It's just a cat. Geez, how dangerous can it be? Come on, let's get it home.
The client is over the moon. Glad that's over with.
You could have just told us you can't stand cats.
When I was a kid, I got scratched by one. It left a scar on my body and my psyche. Ah, but you don't want to hear about that. Thanks again.
Can't believe we went on a wild cat chase. Why would the family's Dothma bother with boring jobs?
I believe being a good information broker means having a finger in every pie, so to speak. In any case, we're making good progress. On to the next task.
It'll lend a hand? Couldn't have come at a better time. We're assessing the castle's manpower, but it's not like the guards will volunteer to take a survey. I hate to use the term eavesdrop, but we're short on ears. If you see any castle guards, could you listen in? Out of sight and without getting caught, obviously.
Remember, keep it hush-hush.
Greetings, Skyfarers. Welcome to Seed Hollow.
Ugh, she's it. Where can we eavesdrop without being noticed? Remember, keep it hush-hush.
Who are you people? There's nothing to see here.
Uh-oh.
Zothpa's subordinate was right. We have to stay out of sight.
Remember, keep it hush-hush.
What are you staring at?
Nothing. Sneaky does it now. Let's camp out here.
So my granddad said the craziest thing the other day.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
You know the Corridor of Peace? Know why they really call it that?
No, why?
It's to honor an astral who once saved us Sky Dwellers.
That's a good one.
What a joke. That's what I said. They were the ones who conquered us. A compassionate astral. Can you imagine?
Now that story I'd like to hear more about. Unfortunately, it has nothing to do with our task.
This spot looks good for spying.
Shh. Heard the news?
Yeah. They raised the threat level for the Skydom.
They keep sending reinforcements to Tempeal and other islands. Castle defenses will be stretched thin.
It's taking a toll on the public safety team, too. The Church of Avia has been popping up everywhere.
At least we're safe here. Don't have to worry about Seed Hollow getting invaded. Just hope I don't get shipped out.
Mobilizing soldiers out of Seed Hollow is sapping the castle's defenses. People might get edgy if this leaks.
Think we can hide here?
I know what I saw. That Harvin was wearing white robes. Matched what was described in the intel report to a T. They say that uniform stole out to one of the deadliest groups in Avia. Obviously, the Silver Wolf Corps is also nothing to sneeze at. But this group uses strange techniques. I should have arrested that Harvin. But if they've already infiltrated the city...
Avia may have already infiltrated Seed Hollow? That's bad news, but good to know. I think we've heard enough. Let's go report this in.
Paxtos tune? How'd it go? I see. I guess we'd better offer some resources to bolster the castle's defenses. By the way, didn't you say something about needing to see the boss? He should be in by now. Why don't you head for the bar?
This Zospa guy sure likes to dip his talons in everything, huh?
Yes. Thanks to him and his informants, the city's managed to stay relatively peaceful. But I'm going to do him one better. And protect every single dweller in these skies.
Really? Hello.
How many times do I gotta say it? Getting parts to fix the Nautilus out here in the boonies is next to impossible.
I've never been good with women. My words never come out quite the way I mean for them to. I thought maybe Miss Mechanic would be on board, but... I probably shouldn't be doing this behind Kent's back anyway.
I'm telling you, I've tried everything. Sure, I'd love to see her fly again, but it's time to... get real. Right?
Hey, come on. That was against the rules. How was I supposed to keep a stern attitude against that blubbering mess? When I finally got a word in edgewise, I let her know I already had the parts she needed. Picked him up here and there, across Fanta Grande and Nala Grande. Here, this what you need? I'll cut you a deal.
Wait, how? Where in the skies did you find these?
Caught up in her excitement, she leapt at me. Whoa, not so close, Missy. Of course, she paid me no regard. It was the parts she had her eyes on.
Some modifications here and there, I could... Yeah. I can't believe it. The dream is alive.
Yep, the dream was alive. She didn't have to say it. The look on her face was enough. All that hubbub from earlier was nowhere to be found. After forking over the payment, she happily took the spare parts off my hands. She also made sure to plant a big fat kiss on my cheek before scurrying off. Sheesh, at least warn a guy beforehand, right? Women, I swear. In any case, the winds were starting to blow back in their favor.
Please come again. It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got to lose?
It's finally time to meet the legend himself. From what I've seen with his underlings, he runs a tight ship.
Damn nobles.
Everyone, meet Zathba.
Well, out with it. That's some jam.
Yeah, I was hoping you could help.
Let's talk business.
You didn't let me finish.
We aren't a charity. Selling info is how we don't starve. And the juicier the intel, the tastier our meals. You want a seat at the table? You gotta bring the bread. Know what I'm saying?
So how much will it cost?
Avia exposes us to huge risk. At the friend discount, you're looking at 7 mil.
7 million rupees? That's enough to purchase several airships.
We settle our payments up front, but I wager your wallets are a little bit light at the moment. How about a proposal? You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours.
We really don't have time for this.
Huh. Don't pass on a deal till you've heard every last detail. We've already looked into the mind sealer around your friend's neck. The catalyst stone that'll cancel the magic sleeps in some ruins on Dolly Island.
Are you absolutely certain?
Let me guess. You're giving us the scoop because you want something in return.
Man knows how to cut to the chase. All you resourceful folks have to do is break the seal on those ruins. It just so happens there's hidden treasure in there we'd love to get our hands on. And those are the conditions. Not a bad deal, if you ask me.
Yep, we both get what we want. Seems fair enough.
At this point, I think any lead is worth investigating.
The choice is yours, Captain.
I'll be waiting at the port. Come see me when you've got your answer.
Mr. Shade back there was no ordinary dude. All right.
I think you painted a different picture of the guy, Roland.
Well, he's very passionate about his work, yes.
We didn't come here to dig up treasure for someone else.
I know it's not the most direct way to get to Lyria, but it's better than nothing.
Why did it have to be Dolly Island, though? Not to mention breaking the seal on the ruins. But if we don't take that risk... I suppose Zathba knows what he's doing.
What are you mumbling about? Come on! He said he's waiting at the port! Hi, everyone! I bear good tidings. Zathba wanted to thank you for your hard work. Something about finding hot gossip and shady cats? High-faring work sure is something else. Enjoy your gift! Fruit in the market looks so...
I'm all ear. Tempering your weapons? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. That went well. Let me show you what my master unlocked. I'll unlock the power within. Leave it to me. Not bad, is it? Let me show you what my master has taught me. I'll unlock the power. It can be tempered even more now. Always unlocked. Let me show you what my master is. Perfect. I'll unlock the power within. Let me show you what my master has taught me. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Leave it to me. Not bad, is it? Leave it to me. It's a great success. I'll unlock the power within. Please select a right stone for me to engrave. Leave it to me. Not bad, is it? Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Come again.
Good. Too. Need a mage?
Ready.
Bet it'll have to wait for another day.
Yeah. Who knows when we'll find the time to kick back and relax.
I'm sure Lyria will fall in love with this beautiful city.
It's gonna be great showing her around.
Hello.
Been on God all day. We doing this or not?
Pleasure working with you.
Good. Neither of us wants a fine business opportunity to slip through our fingers.
Hey, this is out of the blue, but I might have some...
Oh, say what? You're
while you check the...
I appreciate the thought, but should you go after them alone?
There's no need to worry about me. I promise. I always...
Thank you, Roland.
Take care of them, Zathba.
Are you telling me how to do my job?
Oh, you got me there. Oh!
Well.
I made it with my own two...
Now is a small...
Be careful out there, everyone. Hey!
Sweet. Oh, before you ask, this ride's free. Make it worth my while, Skyfarers.
Dolly Island. That's where we're going to find the Catalyst Stone to free Lyria from the Mind Sealer. This is our last thread of hope, and nothing's gonna make us let go. Not even a waking nightmare.
Shh. It's okay. Come, the stars await, and we mustn't keep them.
You were tossing. Do you feel all right?
Yeah. And how are you feeling?
I feel fine. Why ask me such a question?
I
found it. Another god.
As we fly closer to the main island, an ocean of sand seems to stretch on forever. Large ruins break the surface like icebergs. It's time to start digging through the past, because in one of those tombs lies the catalyst to our future.
Time to dig up that catalyst for Lyria!
Okay, meine Freunde, wir machen dann im nächsten Part weiter. Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Like und abonnieren, wenn euch gefallen hat. Es sei denn, es halt nicht. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Light Darkness. Haut rein, macht's gut. Ciao.